Hi there, welcome back to Rob's Feed Today. This is episode number 77, and I'm Rob Schendel. You notice I'm not wearing a hat, I'm not wearing a bandana, I'm not wearing anything on my head. It's been one of those weeks. I don't think any hat, scarf, bandana, anything would fit on my head the way I feel this week. I'll tell you about it in a second. Maybe you're a college student living in a dorm. Maybe you just live in a small studio apartment. What you need to do is get over to dormco.com/Rob. Once you're there, you'll find all kinds of items specifically designed for folks living in small spaces. That's dormco.com/Rob. Okay, so now a couple things have happened this week that have really made my head grow, really made my ego go, woo! I feel really good, and I still do. First thing that happened was I opened up this email on Monday, I guess it was, and it says somebody sent you an Amazon.com gift card. And you know me now, I'm real skeptical about this here phishing solicitation. At least that's what I thought it was. And I wouldn't click on any of the links, and I looked. But I started reading what it said, and it said that I was a Summer of Podcasts winner. There's been these prizes given out to podcasts, so I'm thinking podcasters, and this is actually the second summer that they've done this, and my podcast won. Whoa, I still wanted to make sure, and so I didn't click on any of the links, but I did check through in my Amazon account, and indeed it appeared legitimate. But here's the deal. I was so excited that Rob's Feed Today won an award, only to be disappointed to realize that I had merely entered this while watching other podcasts. I had just merely entered a contest that they were involved in, providing prizes for. And I watched the video, but my name was randomly pulled from a few hundred other ones. So, oh well, but still, it's a cash prize that I've already applied to my account at Amazon, which happens to be where I chose to purchase this new computer I keep talking to you about. And if you want to help out, don't forget, go to Rob's Feed Today. Click the PayPal button, which you'll find in the right side, somewhere in that right column. Donate here. But anyway, this is going to help that a lot. Now let's for the second thing. And this is really, well, there's two in a row here. So first off, I'm on the bus earlier this week. On my way home, and a young man is there in a tie and actually a lab coat over that. He looked like he would be a young doctor. And I see him asking people, I'm a few seats away, if he had passed such and such an avenue yet. And he looked confused, and I piped up that, no, we haven't gotten there yet. And then when I got off the bus, I pointed forward and I said, there's two stoplights. The street you're looking for is the second stoplight. That's the end of that story. So I thought. Well, the next day, I'm opening up emails again. And remember that job I told you I used to have? The job that involved the art classes, and how I had been on the models podium, and 99 out of 100 times that I did that, I was nude. Well, I haven't done that for 5 years, I might say at least. And I got this email that says, modeling at the name of the school. It happens to be the foremost school in Chicago for graphic artists and commercial filmmaking, everything, videography, even video games. And I was asked if I would model for one of their classes, and I thought, what the hell? I hadn't pursued it for that length of time. I don't know where they got my number. I talked to the guy. He doesn't know where he got it either, but I was on some list, and it must have been my reputation was good or something. But I didn't know, because I've gained a lot of weight and stuff. Well, I've accepted it. So next Tuesday night, I will be at college in front of a class of students. I have no idea how many there are or anything, stark naked, as they draw my figure. I'm coming out of retirement for that. And actually, you know what this is? It really made me feel good that someone, well, they don't even know what I look like, but they desired my services. And just thinking that I'll be doing that. And he's talked about, when you're here on Tuesday, we'll fill in the schedule for upcoming classes and stuff. It's like, okay, I can do that. I can take my clothes off. I can stand around naked. Why not? And suddenly, I'm more active. I'm eating better. And here I am bragging about this to you. I went and cut my hair and feeling good. So I'm back out and about doing my errands. I think I went to the bank or something or other. And, oh, no, I was just going to the grocery store. I got back on that same bus line, and there it is. Somebody says, hey, you again. And it was the same young man who was the day before was in the lab coat, not knowing where he was going. And as he spoke briefly, he works up there at one of the pharmacies, a chain pharmacy. He hadn't been to the hamburger joint next door yet. That's Five Guys is up there, and nor have I. He's recently moved here from Texas, I assume to take this job, and he had no interest in getting off that bus at the stop he was looking for yesterday, because he wanted to talk with me. And then my stop. In fact, I even said, you missed your stop. And he goes, oops. And he kept talking to me. And then my stop was all too soon there. I should have just stayed on that goddamn bus. But no, I got up and got off and said maybe we'll see each other later or something. I don't know his name. I don't know squat about him except that he's a pharmacist and a nice-looking man who seemed to have interest in me. Of course, again, I was feeling good about myself anyway because of the previous communication. And so what did I do today? I went up to that pharmacy and actually I bought a couple T-shirts and looked. He wasn't there. I don't know his schedule. He worked 2 days in a row. Maybe he's off today. Today was Thursday. But I'll go back up there next time I see something I want to buy that is, one of the things that you could find in a pharmacy. Actually, I should get a flu shot. I'll have him get me a flu shot. I'll wear a shirt, but the sleeves are just too long and don't pull up, so I'll have to take it off in order for him to give me the flu shot. Always thinking. Or am I just nuts? But what the hell? 3 big things in just a matter of days that made me feel great. So that's what's been happening in the life of this gay Chicago man this week. Also this week, we had a big primary day. And a number of Tea Party bastards, bitches and bastards, won their races. And I'm not disturbed about it. Extremism never works. And I have a feeling that we liberals, we progressive, we Democrats are going to find our people winning. I expect that Nevada, Harry Reid will be reelected because Sharon Angle is just too extreme. I expect that in Kentucky, Rand Paul will not be elected senator. I can't remember the name of the Democrat he's running against because Rand Paul is just too extreme. In Delaware, it will be Senator Chris Coons because Christine O'Donnell doesn't even want us to masturbate. You heard about her? She was not the Republican Party's endorsed candidate, but she won that ballot. She won that primary. And now they've got another idiot in Delaware at the top of the ticket, at the top of their ticket. It looks to me like there's 3 seats right there. Also, now you have Carly Fiorina, the ex-president of Hewlett-Packard, who was driven out of the job. She drove so many thousands of jobs overseas from that company. She's running to unseat California Senator Barbara Boxer. And it really doesn't look all that great for Barbara Boxer right now because the money just isn't there. Carly Fiorina's got money up the wazoo. But California is going to have a pretty high turnout because there's a proposition about legalizing marijuana on their ballot. So, if all the potheads get out and then pull the Democratic switch, we still have Barbara Boxer. So, I don't know what's going to happen with the House of Representatives come November. I don't really think we're going to lose. The Democrats are going to lose control, lose the majority. And they certainly won't in the Senate. But we'll see. It might be close, but it's not going to be as bad as some are saying. If you haven't done so already, please go into iTunes or wherever you get this podcast from. Subscribe to it. Click, rate it, and comment. Also, again, if you want to help me out with acquiring that computer, computers are expensive, particular kind I need are expensive. Go to robsfeedtoday.com. That's our homepage. That's where the little abbreviated, well, it's a real abbreviated synopsis of each episode is. Actually, it's not even that. It's less than that. But you will find, to the right, you will find that PayPal button. Also, click on our sponsors and buy from there. We have a couple on that page. Thanks again for downloading. Thanks for watching. Now that I've said all this, I don't know, can you tell? I'm really in a good mood. But I think that's all I'm going to say.